This book, the black guy dies first. The fist. I felt that fist more than a few times on my noggin growing up. Which is always funny because they always bring up Ben from Night of the Living Dead. First of all, he's the last guy to die in the film, and also the black characters matter. Okay, well, the whole concept, Romero has said that he picked Dwayne Jones to be Ben because Dwayne impressed him the most with the audition. The character wasn't written to be a white man or a black man. Okay, so it's interesting he's always brought up, and at the end it's like, oh, the end is powerful because it's when Ben is tragically killed. I really gotta say, Night of the Living Dead, the character is truly a tragic character. Here's a man who is heroic and capable. Okay, he's not incompetent. He does what he can to try to save everybody, and instead, he gets everybody killed. Okay, not because he was incompetent, but because of what a common theme in Romero's films, just random occurrences, or ironic occurrences, like you have in real life. Okay. I hate when they always bring this up. Anyway, let me focus on in the terms of a interesting character, a nuanced character that is always brought up just because on the surface. So we got here. The book here is printed here, and I guarantee you, the majority of people buying this book at all, if they buy it at all, will probably gonna look like me, to be frank. But let's go here. The writer, there's a lot in this book for black audiences. There's a lot in this book that you expect, that you deserve, that you have earned, which has been so long overdue. Okay, I guess. What about us? Y'all making fun of my book, man. Fuck you. It's like, yeah, I get it. I like this. They have some cheeky sidebar tips on how to survive a horror movie if you're black. Okay, stay away from white people. Whoa. I mean, more importantly, just how to survive reality. I think you would change. You'd have to modify that "stay away from" thing. To be honest with you, you know what I'm talking about. I think I like this too. It's funny. The W for white, or should I say the H? The W gets bigger in the uppercase, but only when it's something negative. Interesting. I guess that's the new copy, right? Misplaced sense of benevolence. Man, they're making chopped salad out of all these words. Right? Okay. So we deserve and demand. Oof. All right, take it easy. Look at this. The winkingly referred to as the horror lem renaissance. Yo, that's whack. Yo, that's whack. That's corny. That's corny. All right. So we go here. They bring up the history of it, but just Get Out. I still haven't seen it. You leave it. I like that. I think everything has to be woke horror. Well, thank you. Like this here, it goes in and out. The 70s and the 90s black film. We have to make sure Hollywood can't shut the door again. Well, Hollywood, who's Hollywood? Oh, careful. That doesn't work out too well when you start looking. When you start looking deeper into things. So leave it at that. You got and this here is Mark and I have conversations about speculative fiction, Afrofuturism. Okay, science fiction. Okay. Ironically, now your science fiction is done across the board. Anything resembling science fiction now is probably going to be horror dystopia, right? But we are wondering, what does the genre look like for black folks, the Volk, right? When that specter of whiteness is taken out of play. Whoa, the hell are you saying? What do you mean by that? What does a black future look like? We have to allow our imaginations to take us there. Damn, you're taking us out. Taking ourselves out. Anyway. Oh boy. Alright, real quick. You get the LA attachment here. Quick. In the last horror film you saw a situated supernatural happenings within a specific culture. But women at the center of its story was fighting, implying no gore CGI, and was about how love can be both transcendent and dangerous. 80% of them seem to be, So we have a story about the two lesbians who fight against. Oh boy! All right, I think I'll leave that alone. Useless. Most of the new stuff is useless. I keep hearing about this dude. I have no desire to see any films from this guy. I don't know why. Maybe I'm being unfair. I just don't have a desire. It's supposed to say it's in Brooklyn, but these are people who are not from Brooklyn culturally. I've been gentrified, so I don't want to see this. I never even heard about this. Christian Bale is playing Edgar Allan Poe in the TV show when he was at West Point. Okay, why have I not heard about this? Why has that not been pushed? Why? Why? All right. Oh, dude. Now here's what I'm talking about. Look at this. Korean giant monster movie from 1967. Look at this thing. Look. Well, that's hot. I'm gonna check that out, man. And Ram Bonk, yeah, he's an SOV dude. One of those SOV guys. But he's been doing a lot of obscure kaiju stuff lately. So I never even heard of this movie. So it's on my list. Man, my list is getting bigger though, and I'm running out of time. I'm running out of life. The Norless tapes. I have not seen that. I keep hearing about this, and I keep hearing about this movie Spectre. Robert Culp, man, he was great. So more, right? It came from the basement. All right, round this out. Let's finish this off. Oh man, a book on one of my favorite top 10 movies, written by the director, and a foreword by Tom Atkins. Damn it. I got so many damn books. No more books this year, but the books I haven't read yet are like looking at me funny. Alright, here. This is what I want to get at. Post-horror. Art, genre, and cultural elevation. Now, it's interesting because the reviewer, I don't think I've ever read anything from him in this yet. If that's a man. I don't know. He, him. The phrase post-horror was invented by the Guardian's newspaper, Steve Rose, and could be picked up by others. Okay, it actually performs a total disservice to the horror movie genre. Strong words with the buzzwords. Popularity is down to elitism and snobbery in arts criticism. It's also part of an attempt at gentrifying fright flicks. Whoa! Now I'm the guy who told you that your horror films pretty much Fango is worse with this, okay? Because they're even more establishment. But Rue Morgue is pretty much in there. I'm the one telling you the whole horror genre of films, okay, is going under a process of bourgeoisie, being bourgeoisization. Even if it's not a word, I'll make it up. I'll make the words up. I control the dialectics. Okay? Your upper middle class white cosmopolitan bourgeoisization, okay, of horror is what is happening, which includes being feminized, okay, where every character is a woman, okay, that is what's going on, okay, right. So this is interesting. I mean, obviously I'm not going to get any of this stuff, but it's just interesting, the idea of post-horror, right? Dissecting this wave of, one day soon, somebody out there will write an accessible, engaging, and fan-friendly tome dissecting this wave of grief and trauma-obsessed horror films. All right, very interesting. I'm sure me and him, or he, him, or they wouldn't agree on the direction of this, but this is what I'm trying to tell you, okay? That's why the Terrifier movies are so great, because there's none of that. So, anyway, I'm losing my cleverness here. More of an example now, okay? Essays by Asian women in horror. So now, the feminist virus is spreading. They're trying to get into the Asian world, okay? Just like the beginning, they're trying to get these upper middle class white bourgeois values, which are really just serving people even higher than that. They're trying to get them into Mexico. They're trying to get them into Asia. Look at this. Ghost stories are cautionary tales served up by the patriarchy to subjugate us. And once you start off with something like that, then you need to, it's like if someone in a funny farm was telling me something from the window, behind the bars, okay, bind us to a filial duty, right? May subsume ourselves in the service of family and community. Ah, what a horror! You're right. Fuck, Jesus. Several pieces come from authors who no longer reside in their ancestral homelands. Good riddance. Good for their ancestral homelands. You don't want these, okay? A lot of Asian cultures, women were meant to be silent. Angela Yuriko Smith. Okay, we got you see why this becomes a problem, right? Angry women are called banshees and witches. Yeah, they're all over Pennsylvania, I'll tell you that. Right, means of grasping at power. Well, now you're talking. Now you're talking, because that's what this all is. Right? Overdue justice. I like how it ends. I would love for everyone who reads this film to take away a message of how alike we all really are. After demonizing and making, making the friend enemy distinction of what needs to be done, we're all like, regardless of our race and our sexual orientation or how much money we have in the bank. Yeah. The people who have the money, yeah, we're all like, we're all alike, aren't we? Huh? Yeah, they think we're equal to them, huh? Anyway, being very cheeky today. This was cool. Who's this? This guy. Look at this dude's art, man. I like this retro style here applied to the newer films. Anything else here? Rounding it out. I have never seen I have never seen House yet. You believe that? Always hear about it, but I gotta. There's another Japanese horror film I gotta check out. And let's see. And I think that might be it. I think that's the end. 2022. What is this? Mad Heidi. Wait a minute. What? Arkham Report. Look at this. They're going after Switzerland now. Casper Van Diem. Oh, it's even. What is this? Mad Heidi. Swissploitation films. Oh, my own. Look at this. Oh, God. All right, here we go. Switzerland is the last to fall.